Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, Jagoffs. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host Geoffrey, Geoffrey, Osmus.
2 weeks to come up with a new intro. You just jag off. That's all your little brain could churn in 2 weeks.
Chicago's that's what we say out there, man. That's how people say it. That's the thing.
That's true. Give them a little bit Midwest charm. Yeah, we call them Jagoffs or Polacks. That's kind of what it boils down to.
Yeah, my dad used to call people jag meats.
Jag meats?
Yeah.
Okay,
like a guy would cut
that.
him off in traffic, and he'd be like, "Look at this fucking jag meat
This
over here.
fucking
Who's this
jag meat? Okay. Whenever someone my dad gets cut off, he says "fucking Democrat."
Come on.
He did say it. That wasn't his go-to, but he have heard him say that before. Yeah. Very funny. Drago, we had some fun this weekend.
New Jersey.
We did some shows in Rutherford, New Jersey. Fonz, what are your thoughts on Rutherford, New Jersey?
Absolute trash.
Yo.
I could not agree more. I'm glad you said it.
These people were mutants, dude. This was unbelievable.
No, only the late show Saturday was mutants. The other two shows were great people.
Yeah.
The third
The Late
show
Show.
was... The other two shows were people here to see me and Alex. The third show is just scum who walked in off the street.
Dude, the first two shows were awesome. We were like, I was like, damn, like, you know, Jeff's crowd is really fucking coming through. These are
great
like
times.
Comedy heaven.
In a hotel conference room, nonetheless.
Dude, the third show, it was like a classic Italian guy just being like, so what? Like what do you? It was like they were just. It was
him and his girlfriend.
Oh, so there was a girl up front who was like, how tall are you? How tall are you?
And let's just say Alex didn't deal with it well.
I might have gotten big mad.
You just said, like, I'm really tall, and this woman innocently asked.
No.
This woman was like, so how tall are you? And he's like, what the fuck you say, you fucking bitch? Don't you ever ask me how tall I am again.
I don't say this often. This woman was a cunt.
She did become later. It became clear she was, but in that moment, she seemed.
Once Jeff confirmed it on stage.
Well, she kept doing. She said during like 3 of my jokes, I hated that one. Next, like, I mean, I was about to slap a woman. I hadn't thought about that in years, but I thought I had to.
Because I was trying to tell this old ass Italian dude, I was like, dude, you gotta relax. There's like 45 minutes left of the show. He's like, really? 45 more? Really? 45? Huh?
Well, you walked on stage and tripped, and then the mic fell out. The cord fell out of the mic, and this old guy goes, epic fail.
Oh, yeah. He goes, epic fail. And I was just like, I was just like, man, I've never performed in New Jersey before. I didn't know what to expect, but let me say this. It fucking checks out.
Yeah, that third show was what we feared.
Dude, they were animals.
That was a tough show. I was sweating on that show. That was one of the worst long sets I've done in a while. That was tough. That woman, that guy, I'm not saying a man should control his woman, but in this case, Frank needed to step up.
They were just
she just kept yelling, and he's just like, she'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
Put a hand over her mouth, Frank. I'm sorry.
I've always wondered about that. If your girl is yelling at a show.
Or if you're guy. Women
either
can step up, too.
But a lot of times it's these.
You hate to say it. Women are probably 70% of hecklers.
Cathys. They can't stop talking. Every fucking premise with some of these women, dude. You're like, oh, I went to the store the other day. Really? Why? Why'd you go to this? Shut up.
See, your thing with hecklers, you get angry right away. I noticed that. I think therapy might smooth that out a little bit. You did it on the show on Friday. These like 5 women. Drago's like, dating's hard in your 30s, and this woman just innocently goes, boo, like jokingly, and he's like, shut up, you ugly whores.
I said, sorry.
What, table of 5 single women? Quit eating so many fries.
I said, is that 5 single whores over there?
Yeah, you immediately lit them up.
Have
she
your
was just
fries and shut the fuck up.
Innocently going, boo, and like it was annoying, but it wasn't that bad. And you lit up the woman. But the funny thing was the crowd turned on you the late show Saturday.
Yes.
Because every time he kept saying, you'd start a joke and you'd be like, I'm really tall. The whole crowd would go, how tall are you? That was pretty funny, actually.
And then it got to a point where I wouldn't even say, like, I would just do a different set of, like, I'm Serbian. They're like, how tall are you?
And then these bros from Staten Island saw a weak gazelle and they pounced. They pounced. They saw blood and the sharks were swimming.
Couldn't believe it.
You fell apart a little bit.
But it was
I did too. That was a tough show.
But it was fun, man. It was a good time.
You know, the booker who booked the comedy club sat in the hallway, did nothing while 40 people heckled us. She's just on her computer. How's the show going? Well, 8 people are yelling, how tall are you at the feature right now?
Yeah.
So maybe step in and do your job, lady.
It is
kind of insane.
Some comedy club managers they'll run up to people and be like, shut the fuck up. Stop fucking talking. These people, this, you know.
We're not going to say the name, but with the one of the guys who was helping out in the room, I went up during your set. I was like, are you going to do anything? Like, these people, they're heckling him. And he looked like petrified, like he had to do his job for the first time ever. He's like, I don't know. I'm going to give him a couple more chances. I'm like, this lady's screaming. There's no more chances.
How tall are you?
And then he never did a thing. They never once said quiet down.
Shut up.
Never once. You know what? It was a learning lesson. And we had to take the bus there. It was humbling.
People watched us sit at the bus stop.
We were standing at the bus stop in Rutherford, New Jersey. Pretty like bleak area. No one's at the bus station. People from the show are driving by, rolling their windows down. This old lady's like, are you guys okay? Are you going to make it home okay? Yeah, we'll be fine.
Our souls were broken.
The 191's coming soon. We'll be fine.
No, we'll be just 15 minutes.
Yeah, a bunch of people. Actually, like 4 separate cars rolled down their windows. Like, you need a ride?
Couple bros were like, that was a great show, man.
Oh, yeah,
great
those like
show.
jazz guys. Yeah.
And that's I didn't even think about that. A couple of cars didn't even say good set. They were like, are you okay? They're like, are you gonna?
They did not even say we had a fun time. They're just, we didn't like it, but we don't want you to die either. We didn't have a great time. Well, one guy said he sold his tickets to Messi to come to the show. He said he sold his tickets to see Lionel Messi. I'm like, hey, buddy, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sure, you shouldn't have done that. I'm no Lionel Messi.
The level of stupidity at the people at that show.
That show was bad.
Saturday.
The other 2 great, smart crowds. That show was. They were. You hate to say it. They were retarded. You hate to throw the word around a lot, but it was absolutely what they were.
Guys, New Jersey is what it is.
Rutherford is nothing. It's just like hotels and like.
Yeah, Fonz, what do you got for us?
Just like probably just run down money laundering, operated businesses.
It had to have been. There's no way. There are 9 hotels. Who is staying at them? I had no idea.
It's all hotels.
I think it's people staying there to watch the Jets lose. It's like you stay there when you go to a Jets game or a Giant. I guess the Giants play there too, but I didn't know the Giants and Jets played in the same stadium, actually.
Yeah, like no one cares.
No one. Yeah, that's insane how little they care about these 2 franchises.
They just put the NFL logo in the middle of the field.
Oh, really? They don't even have the team logo?
They used to. I think they switched over recently.
Oh, my God. That's a penny pinching franchise.
It was one of those places where when you start comedy and you do a room like that, you're like, man, this is actually kind of cool. These are tough crowds. Like, I'm become a comedian. When you've been doing comedy for a while and you do the room, you're like, I might have fucked up.
It's not fun anymore. I'm like, can they just want a joke? Can they just pay attention? I don't need some old man named Gary saying, I didn't like that one. Oh, fuck yourself, Gary.
Yeah.
We didn't like you. He was a trucker, I think. I can't
if
remember.
your partner is talking during the show, grow some balls, grow a pussy, tell them to be quiet.
Tell them to be quiet. Take them outside. Explain to them human laws and interactions and how we behave.
I really hope a guy talks so I can tell his wife, like, hey, can you grow a pussy and tell him to shut up?
Can you put a muzzle on that fat husband of yours?
Yeah,
Can you muzzle this little doggy?
Yeah. Oh, we also did a fantasy draft last night.
We did a fantasy draft. I'll be honest, I was on stage when it started. I did not make the first 3 picks. I did not.
Your team's just
I drafted
okay.
Jonathan Taylor, which was a huge misstep.
It's okay.
I mean, he'll probably get traded, but that's probably going to lose me this season.
Yeah, you're
literally my second or third pick was a guy who's not on a team. So
yeah,
I got Deshaun Watson though. You always pick the guys with rape allegations. They're playing. They got to prove they belong. They got to prove they belong.
This is like his comeback year.
Yeah, this is last year kind of, but he didn't get there till mid-season. This is his real comeback year. Yeah. I mean, what was it? 33 women accused him, or some absurdly high. How many? Do you remember, Fonz?
I don't know, but I also drafted him last night.
Oh,
he's
Fonz,
a good
you
player.
Dirty dog. You're just Jersey dog.
I mean,
he was just laying around the 16th round. I said, just for shits and gigs, boys.
He was a monster in the Texans. I'm and a monster at the massage parlor, and I'm willing to give him a shot.
Some guys write like messages on their shoes. He should say on his write on his shoes like rape is bad or something like that, like rape sucks.
Oh, like because like on the end zone it says end racism. He should just be like consent is good.
Yeah, I heart consent. Like, on his on his armband. Or
I've
something.
never this is a bit I tried to do my first year of comedy. I was always like, why do these like rich athletes Why do they rape?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to fuck you. They found the 2 women in the world that don't want to fuck them.
Yeah.
And they can't take no for an answer. I'm sure that's what it is. They've just been so used to yes, but why?
I actually wrote something about that.
I see why Alex might have to do it, but
listen, guys, it's not
kidding.
It's not easy in these streets. But
It's
yeah,
not
I
easy.
actually had that same idea, but like with jacking off. Like with LeBron, like why would like LeBron James ever jack off?
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying?
No reason. He can find someone to do it for him
he can get
anytime.
sucked and tugged at any moment.
He can have a woman waiting outside of the room wherever he is.
Yeah.
And didn't you know the woman he cheats on his wife with?
No, my friend did.
Your friend. They all have people in every city, right? Every NBA player.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's
exactly
it's
the way
insane that
life should
people
be.
expect celebrities to be faithful.
Right.
People are like, Leonardo DiCaprio only dates them till they're 25? Yeah. Duh.
People
Why would he watch
yeah.
a woman get a wrinkle?
People-
Why would he fall in love and watch her get gray hair? He can just pick a new model. Why would he do that?
DiCaprio dated a woman for 6 years, though. It's pretty good.
But there's no way he was faithful. And
I
I'm
don't
sure they
know.
had an agreement. It's not like they're cheating. They say, we know
Dude,
the deal.
she was in Daisy and the Six. She is that girl is fucking all
I think we
time,
looked
too.
her up one time.
Oh, okay,
I
so we've
remember
already-
this. I remember. We
Yeah,
went down
I don't
this
need
road
I don't need to
once.
get boned up again.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. We haven't done that in a few weeks. I think that's good. When we look up Drago's hottest crushes from the 90s,
Oh,
like who
come
he got
on.
his first boners to.
Dude, the lady and Big Daddy. We all know that.
I don't remember that one at all. We can't do it.
I actually
Can't pull her
I've been meaning to tell you this.
Oh,
I didn't
boy.
tell you this on the road.
Oh,
I got
boy.
reminded by a girl I used to see. I got reminded of a kind of a gender misstep I had back in the day.
No, what was this?
This girl.
This is college?
No, this is right after college. I'll tell the story on how we met right after. It's actually kind of a unique little story.
Okay, get to the point.
This girl, I don't know what to call her. I'm going to call her a OG because she's actually the original Georgia girl, the first Georgia girl of 4 that I've dated. Shout out to the dogs. We're going to three-peat this year, baby.
They
Go
get
dogs.
hornier the more they win, too.
Yeah.
They're ready for
Yeah.
you. Oh, wow.
So she lives in like Portland now or maybe Seattle now, but she was visiting New York over the weekend.
Is this
And
recently?
this was like a few days ago.
Oh, wow.
And on Thursday she wanted to hang out, and I was like, oh, I can't, I'm not feeling great. And so then we started texting, reminiscing it, and then she reminded me of this story of when again she was a blonde with
What?
big
Oh, what?
she's a blonde with big boobs.
Yeah, there we go.
She was the she's one of
She's the archetype of what you've been chasing.
She's great. And so anyway,
girl.
she was like, she's great.
Yeah.
And anyway, she reminded me of the story when we were leaving my apartment to go get coffee one morning, and we were just like going for like a stroll down Lakeview, a classic stroll down Belmont.
Okay.
And apparently when she left the apartment, she didn't put her bra on. She just had like a t-shirt on.
Oh, no.
And apparently I was like, what are you like? Why aren't you wearing a fucking bra? Like there's families around. Apparently I was giving her.
Wow, you became an 80-year-old Serbian dad.
I was like, yo, like your tits are huge, dude. Like kids are staring. Like, what do you do?
Oh, no, you're corrupting the youth.
So then we're
Oh.
like in the middle of us texting, she's like, remember you yelled at me for not wearing a bra like
In
like
public?
Years ago? Yeah. when
Was
we
it
were-
like allowed? You were like, really? Put them away. Put the dogs away, babe.
No, I was like, why aren't you? I was like, what are you doing? I distinctly remember
Wow.
because we were walking from
Not a good look.
Belmont and Clark. We were walking to the lake. We're doing like
Yeah.
a lake walk,
Sure,
coffee
a great
walk.
time to do it. Great thing to do.
And I just
You're like, you can't have those things
I was
hanging
like,
out.
dude, I was like, there's a church over there. There's kids over here. I was so.
It's probably
yeah.
a Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. She's got them hanging
yeah,
out.
it was like a Saturday or Sunday
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
and it was.
This was before they freed the nipple. This was like 6 or 7 years ago.
But this
now
was-
you can't. The nipples are out, and we love it.
This was
Body positivity.
This
is
was
good.
probably 2016 or 2017.
Yeah, they weren't quite out yet. You were the last of a dying breed trying to keep those puppies caged.
She was like, "What are you talking about? Like, it's not a big deal." And I was just like, "I don't know, dude. I think after a certain size, at the time, I was like, after a certain size, you gotta."
I mean,
lock 'em
how
up.
big are they? Huh? Are they massive?
They were what I like.
They squeeze
So-
sized.
No, not quite.
Okay.
Not. I don't know, dude. You know what,
Yeah,
dude? But
sure.
either
we don't
way,
have to debase women like this.
either way, I do want to say the pod is about living and
Learning.
The pod is about learning.
It's about learning.
I was gonna say living and learning, but the pod is mostly about learning.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
You were wrong.
If
Let
you-
them out.
If you have big tits and you want to let your dogs out, you can.
If guys can let it flop in gray sweatpants, women can let them flop in a gray tank top.
I really fucked up,
Absolutely.
and I'm sorry to the OG. I apologize to her via text, but I
Wow.
apologize
As long
to
as
the
you
OG
learn.
now. It was the wrong thing to do. Women
Yeah.
can do anything with their boobs.
Insane. You had a little Republican dad in you. Little like, keep those things away from my children.
I remember a small child just being like, huh?
That's good. That's good.
I was like,
Let the kid learn what he likes.
I guess
let the kid
that
learn.
was like I
She was teaching the kid. That's what I'm into.
I
Okay.
saw a kid have his like sexual awakening.
And he's gonna remember that. I saw a tall man, like he's kind of a weird nose, walking with this white lady with huge boobs. I knew that was what I liked.
Yeah, and he was like,
He's
he's like, oh, it moved.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's good. Inspire the youth. That's inspiring the youth. She's doing the Lord's work.
She did the Lord's work, and women, I'm sorry. Sorry to women.
Keep bras. Why do we even? No more bras. We're
No,
done with
I like
them.
a bra. Dude, when you first take off a girl's shirt, when you first hook up and she's got the bra still on, it's hot. Fonz, hit me. You're right
I
to
agree.
it.
I agree.
It's sexy when they have the
Absolutely.
bra
I
on,
agree.
right?
In
Of course.
public, though, maybe not. Not in public. Just put it on when we get to the bedroom. I don't want to take the bra off. I
will
want to put it on.
women can do whatever they want, but
That's
we all have
true.
our preferences.
Unless they want to heckle. Don't do that.
yeah.
Please don't. White women, really. You got to keep it in. We've given them too long of a leash, I think.
Yes.
And you reel them back a little bit. You get a vote every other election, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like
honestly.
this one's ladies' night.
Oh,
every
dude,
every 8 years we let the ladies out. Yeah.
We've got another year of that riff happening where if like a white woman screams out, you can go, "This is why Trump's gonna win," and you just like,
Oh,
it's an easy
it is
way.
I've done that a few times.
That's an
it's
easy
an automatic
way.
W.
Automatic.
Everyone loves it. It really kind of hits everywhere.
Can't wait.
It's not bad. It's
But yeah,
not bad.
I did. Oh,
Didn't
and the
you go
story,
on a date?
The story,
Oh,
the
of how
story
you met.
of how we met was actually kind of a beautiful little way.
I'll be the judge.
That me and OG met. I think have I told you this story?
I don't know.
I came out of it was like middle of summer or the end of summer because I just gotten back from Boston. I was I walked out of an open mic. Shuba's brutal.
Oh
Bombed.
yeah.
She just corner of my eye. This random little blonde chick runs up to me. She was like, "Hey, my phone died. I was at like a after work drinks thing. I don't know where I am. Do you know where Surf Street is?"
Oh my god.
Did I ever tell you this story?
No, I haven't.
I was
Surf
just
Street, yeah, not that
Middle
far
of Lakeview,
away.
and I
yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, it's like right down Clark. Beautiful summer night. Sun's going down. This like super hot SEC chick just asked me to.
Can you read an SEC chick off the bat? You knew. You're like, that's not a Pac-12 lady.
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
an SEC girl.
You definitely aren't a Michigan gal.
Yeah, the Big Ten
But-
girl's a little different.
I was like, yeah, of course they know where Surf Street is. Opposite way of my way home.
You're like,
but
I'm walking that way.
yeah, I was like, I know exactly what it is. But yeah,
Classic.
sun's going down. Walk her down Clark. We'll probably walk and talk 15 minutes. Like get to know each other. Pop by. We walk by Clark Street Dog. I give her the old like, have you ever had a proper Chicago hot dog yet? And she's like, I actually haven't.
Wow.
Popped in, got some fries, some soda, some dogs. It was like a Linklater movie,
Yeah.
dude. We fucking had a great.
And
great
then
little
what
night.
happened? How'd you fumble the bag?
Walked her home, got her number. We were on and off for about 4 months.
And then what happened? That seems like a classic Drago relationship.
Uh,
On and off for 4 months, then he got scared.
the on and
Oh, I don't know. I'm feeling something. Can't have that.
I think I like.
I think I'm having emotions. Oh no.
Why do I feel something? We actually were on off because her ex-boyfriend would come from Georgia, would come to visit her and shit.
Oh,
That was no good. That
that's
always put her.
weird.
That
That's
always put
weird.
a little wrench
Okay.
in things. And then she moved to Seattle, like maybe April or March of that.
But she's
of
still
nature.
asking to hang out when she's in New York.
She wanted to hang
and you
in
were
New York.
sick. Oh, this was last Thursday. Yeah, you said
just-
you were sick.
I was over the mend, but I just wanted to make sure
You're
I was
sick every 3 days. I mean, you were
I don't
one
know.
of the
I think I
sickest
gotta see a
dogs I've ever
doctor.
met.
But what would a doctor even say? What would a doctor even tell me?
I don't know. I don't know what you have. I mean, they'll be like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have got the booster. Maybe, I don't know.
That would be
That's
great.
what you want him to say.
I can't.
That's what you want
I
him
hope
to
a
say.
doctor fucking says
Yeah,
that.
you would love that. You'd be like, can I get that audio recording for my friend Geoffrey?
I just don't want to be in a doctor's office and they're just like, how much like vitamin D are you taking? I'm like, a good amount. They're like, how much vitamin? I got my vitamins, dude.
Oh,
you
you're
know?
taking vitamins?
my
every-
zincs.
I'm taking the
I
vitamins.
got my D's, my B's, my
Yeah,
C's.
you're working out, you said? You're running?
And then I was running, so I was like, how the fuck am I getting sick? Like, I was running every other day. I'm probably going to run again in the next few days, get back on the horse.
in
But
the next few
it's
days.
fucking bullshit, dude.
Sure.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I
Didn't
don't
you
know.
go on a date? You told me yesterday you had a dating story to tell on the
I had,
pod.
I had a story?
You said in New Jersey, you're like, oh, I went on a date recently. I'll tell about it on the pod.
that I don't think it was anything to write home about, but yeah, it was
Okay.
good.
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Another first date that you're not going to call back.
Here's the problem,
You're
dude.
just leaving these women hanging all around town.
That was the issue, dude. So Thursday came around. She wanted to hang out too. This girl that's in New York.
Oh my god.
She wanted to hang out. I go.
Oh.
I'm not. I'm over the men, but I'm not feeling.
So you said no to 2 girls on Thursday.
I had to.
Life is sweet.
Well,
Life
first off,
is what a little treat
I
you have.
thought the club in Jersey was gonna be fucking great. I was like,
You
like,
thought you were
I
gonna
was-
pick up chicks at the Marriott Renaissance Comedy
No,
Club?
I was just like, I want to make sure I'm 100% for this club in Jersey. I wouldn't want to miss it. I don't want to go out Thursday night and then
are
wake
you
up
saying
Friday.
you're not grateful for the booking I got you? Is
I'm.
that what you're saying? It wasn't good enough to your standards?
Do you hear what I'm saying at all? Are you listening to what I'm saying?
hearing a little bit.
Even
I'm catching
a little bit.
bit of you're not grateful for the spot.
That's not even close to what I'm saying.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I'm saying, what I was saying is I didn't want to go out Thursday and then wake up Friday and then be sick again or something like that. I want to be 100% for the
sure,
weekend.
Sure.
The exact opposite of what
Yeah, but
you were
I
saying.
thought you were saying that it wasn't what you expected it would be, you know?
Well, in hindsight, yeah, I would have gone on 7 dates.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what you're
dude.
implying.
I would have ate ass the night before. So I don't care.
Wow. I'd love to see your riffs about eating ass. Tastes like a Bosnian. You know?
Tastes like Croat blood. No, dude, yeah. But I was like, but that's why. So then I was like, oh, maybe let's get coffee Saturday. She couldn't do it, and then
and now it's over.
And then I said, oh, and then that was the thing. She was like, I can't do Saturday. I think honestly, we'll see if anything transpires. I think she was mad I canceled Thursday.
How late did you cancel?
Day of.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. You can't do that. You can't cancel. How unless it's before noon. Was it before noon?
It was around noon. It was
Close.
around
That's
noon.
around the tipping point.
And dude,
around the tip.
and do you know
People
what-
plan their days. You'd be surprised. Women have things to do besides wait around for you.
And do you know what happened,
It's a
man?
powerful lady.
So I texted her, like, hey, I'm actually not feeling great. I don't know if I can get drinks. I've got like shows this weekend. I just want to stay in. And she was like, oh, okay, no worries. Then she was like, if you're feeling better, why don't you just come over and watch a movie?
Oh, and you didn't say yes?
I was like,
She threw you a perfect spiral.
I was like,
You
I
had a-
got big shows this weekend with my podcast host. It's gonna be electric.
Oh, you had a.
How can I say no to Rutherford? There's no way I'm gonna risk getting sick again for Rutherford.
You said no to a no strings attached movie night with a girl you just
and
met.
she's
Oh,
so hot, and
you're
I think
an
I
absolute idiot.
And I think I fumbled
Oh,
the
so
bag.
you rejected her twice in one day. You said no twice in one day.
I had to say no.
And then you said
twice.
no again on Saturday? Yeah, it's
No,
over.
she said no Saturday.
You delete her number. It's over.
Fonz, what you think, man?
fucked it up.
Did I fuck this up?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah,
A
come
movie,
on.
guys.
A movie. You didn't even have to buy her a drink.
You're gonna
You
sit
were-
on the other end of the couch, cough
yeah,
on your shoulder.
Come on.
I just wanted to be.
What movie
100
would you bring up? I heard this great French noir film from the 70s. You want to watch? What's that movie you keep talking about? Big Night. You want to watch Big Night?
Oh, we want to watch Annie Hall.
This was before the crimes. It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Oh my
No,
God.
I do worry
You're
now.
a
I'm like,
fool.
fuck. I think I fumbled the bag.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need to worry. It's over. The bag is gone.
I know,
The bag has
dude.
been stolen. You're out. You're out.
But yeah,
But, hey, let's also talk about the free food and drink tab at the club, Drago. Here's what happened. We had a $100 drink tab. They said it was $150. I guess it was cut to $100
Yeah.
because of Biden's economy. But Drago thought he could order a $25 charcuterie board.
Charcut.
Sorry, you're the feature, honey. You get one Diet Coke and maybe a Blue Moon.
I got a chicken sandwich.
He
and
got a
Blue
chicken
Moon.
sandwich because I'm a just God, but I think you were pushing the envelope.
It's because the
bit.
host didn't want to eat
The host didn't
anything.
want anything, so I transferred her food to you, but I think you were overstepping your bounds a little.
I think charcuterie was an all-time good
You couldn't.
meal.
If you would have ordered the charcuterie board, I would have cut your time in
The
half.
better you do, Jeff, with the better you sell, the higher price stuff I'm gonna order. So it's not gonna stop. I just
Yeah,
want
if
you
you would
to
have
know
ordered
that.
the paella on the menu, I would have slit your wrist.
This time next year, don't be surprised, buddy.
If you're going to the guy, I'll have the filet mignon. No way.
If the pod takes off, if these seller clips keep taking off, if the reels keep hitting, paella's on the menu, folks.
I'll have a little jambalaya, a little lamb shank. No.
Yeah.
No.
Jeff's gonna text me the city we're going to. I'm gonna text him the steakhouse where we're eating at.
No. I'll
I'm
buy
just
you
like,
a steak
yeah,
one day.
Yeah, baby. Can't wait.
You ever do Indianapolis with me? I'll take you to St. Elmo's Steakhouse.
Already been. Can't wait to go back.
Have you been there, really?
With,
'Cause-
Notre Dame.
Oh, because that's where you play basketball.
Had a
Indianapolis.
steak and lobster night before I banged in 3 threes against Indiana.
Wow.
Don't get it twisted. We lost by 12.
Was it garbage time threes?
No, my first 3 shots of the game.
Really?
Started against
Dickie
them.
V's like, Drago's on fire.
He said towards the end of the first half that they had to get me involved again. But Victor Oladipo was guarding me, and you can't really score on him. So
Oh, damn. Depot shut you down.
yeah,
yeah.
I know, man. There's gonna come a time where the guys that I played against, they're just old men and can't really talk about them anymore. Like Victor's
People
pretty
will
much
still
out of the
remember
league.
Victor Oladipo.
He'll
He's
be
pretty much
remembered.
out of the league, and that was the guy you were playing in his prime.
I know, dude. Like this is like I'm an old.
You are old.
we're old.
Wow. Ooh, sad to hear. You hate to hear that.
Do you want to do a listener question?
Sure. Remember, Drago, they can only ask questions if what?
They are part of the Patreon.
Part of the Patreon. Make sure to join the Patreon. We just passed 200. I think we're at like 210 or something like that.
Yeah.
That means, you know what? You know what that means, Drago?
I know we're doing it.
He's got to wear drag. I'm going to be on the road for the next 2.5 weeks, but we're figuring it out. We'll have it by the end of September for you good
For
people.
the 300th Patreon.
I think you
member-
go to therapy.
No, you have to do something.
Okay,
you
what do I do?
psychopath.
I'll go back to therapy.
Huh?
I'll go back to therapy.
Eh,
Or what if we have Bobby Knight come on and she does therapy for both of us?
that would be a great
Because
episode.
my girlfriend Bobby Knight's a therapist. We could get her have one of those, and they like interview like a Russian like spy and it like distorts their voice.
Yeah.
That she's like, "Hello, Drago." I think
Yes.
that would be. I don't know how you do that, but I think that should we gotta lock. Are we locking in? That's a good 300 Patreon.
And now I want
You
you,
don't think
to,
that's good?
I want you to do
What
something
should I
a
have
little,
to
a little
do?
bit more. Well,
you gotta think. It's your call. Then I don't want to think of
yeah,
it.
'cause we got to go tit for tat here. But let me
Yeah.
ask this: who would do better on Grindr? Did we talk about this yet?
Who would do better on Grindr? We did not talk about that. I think you would get more likes, but that because like you're tall, people are cavemen. They like the tall thing, but then they'd see you and they'd talk to you and they'd realize you just don't have what it takes.
How do people react when they talk to you? You psycho.
Man, I get not a lot of gay DMs, but I get a couple a month.
When people interact with you, I bet they go, "Oh, he's like actually normal. Like he's not like you're not."
I'm like I'm a good hang.
Oh.
Put a couple cocktails in me. I'm a good hang.
Yeah, I know you're not. I know you're not buying cocktails for anyone. I know that. Believe
probably
that.
not. If it's a man, we're both paying. Okay, sorry.
First round has never ever been on Geoffrey ever. Second round either.
I usually buy the first round if I'm on a first date, but the second round, it's a little dicey.
I can't believe you do that, dude.
Whatever.
You really.
These women they're banging on the door for equality.
You're
I
on
gotta
a-
buy them 3 blue moons.
You're on
I think
a first
it's psychotic.
Wait, let me ask this.
It's probably it depends on what they're ordering. Beers, I'll probably get 2 beers. Cocktail, you get 1.
You're crazy.
You get 1 old fashioned. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't think you really know how wrong you are here.
Why is it the man paying for the woman still? What are we doing here?
It's a must. You have to do
Why?
it. It's a bad
Why?
look. Girls won't come back if you split the first date bill.
Who's been living with his girlfriend for the last year and a half?
This is an anomaly.
Huh.
This is an anomaly
It's
in the
interesting
stars.
how that works out. Yeah.
It
Who's
is.
Mr. 6 weeks and out? Drago, right there.
Sometimes, hey,
Mr. 6 weeks and out.
I'm adjusting to New York. This is your second time here. You know, you kind of know the
you've
lay of
lived
the
here
land.
for a year, haven't gone on a third date yet.
A full year. I mean, I guess third proper date, no, but we've had some other situations.
You've had some hangs, but yeah.
Grinder.
Grinder, I think I would do better.
No,
I think I have
hold
more
on.
of a gay energy.
Let me go. Can we role play for a second?
Wow. Okay.
Fonz,
this is what I've always
Fonz,
wanted.
can you ask us if we want another round?
Would you guys like another round?
Yeah, sure. We'll both take a water.
Wait.
Wait, who is Fonz in this role play?
No. You're the waiter, and
Wait,
I go,
Fonz is the
and I'm the
waiter.
girl, and I go. Oh, I can get this round.
Sure.
What? No.
Thanks.
No.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg fought for this. Yeah.
No.
She didn't die in vain.
Fonz,
Good.
how bad was that? That's not the move, right?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
I love that though.
I think it's fine. What? We've been talking for an hour. I've put down my card twice. Maybe the girl takes out her fucking card. And I guarantee you, until like a year ago, she probably made more than me. I feel like now, if I went on a date, I would probably make more than some of them.
It's
but
not her fault you went into stand-up comedy.
yeah, that's not my fault. She went into marketing, so we got to pay the piper. You know, I think there's third round, maybe even it out a little bit. I feel like a date, you have 3 drinks. I pay for 2. She pays for 1. I think that's fair.
I think you start splitting by like maybe 5th or 6th date.
5th or 6th date.
Yeah.
You're paying for it all the way to 4th.
Unfortunately, this is why I am where I am.
Yeah. What? This is why.
financially.
Yeah. Exactly. This is why you're begging me to
Yeah.
feature everywhere.
Can I go with you to Anchorage, Alaska, Jeff? I need.
I like a $75 profit. You
Yeah.
just spend your money. You're a prodigal little son. You're just throwing your money out all everywhere.
Wherever it's got to go is where it's
Yeah,
got
you
to go.
can't pay for 4 straight dates. That's $400.
Yeah,
That's
it's
gone.
It's tough, man.
You got unless you make more money. Yeah, you gotta nip that in the butt. You're going on a date and a half a week, probably.
No, not anymore. I think I'm gonna go on a vow of celibacy for the rest of the year.
Vow of celibacy. You don't have to go celibate. Just date someone or just go to and watch a movie with a girl.
I think I'm.
That would have been great. That save a lot of money.
I think I'm gonna get involved in like a monastery and find myself.
I would love to see you as a Carmelite nun.
I'm dressing
I would love
like
that.
as a monk,
A
like
Capuchin monk. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm like
you as
raising
a monk
goats and
would be
shit.
great. Okay. What if you go to at 300? What if I have to go to a silent retreat?
No,
I can't talk for 12 hours.
No.
See if I can do it.
I'm
yeah.
trying. Yeah, I'm gonna think of your 300th.
Think of something. If you have
thing.
any ideas, ladies and gentlemen, send it in to
What
us.
Jeff should do
What
for the
I should do
300th
for the
patron.
300th patron. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to throw anything out there because it would be
Yeah,
biased.
if you guys
but
want me to go on more dates, subscribe to the Tron.
subscribe to the
subscribe to the
Patreon.
Tron.
Yes, please do. We are about 60% of the way to financial solvency.
We are cruising a little bit.
And
and
we're
it
about
feels
to.
good.
We are still losing about $700 or $800 a month. So please keep subscribing.
I don't
Please
think
keep
we're
sub-
down that much.
It depends on how. If you count the thumbnails, the captions, all that, we got to pay for the service that posts it. It's probably around $700 or $800 still in the hole.
We're in the red, folks.
We're in the red, but we're getting closer. Thanks to you guys, we're very thankful. For
It is
that.
actually. It's really, really cool to see this. Maybe, and also
There were people in Rutherford, New Jersey.
the pod people also. Some of the songs you guys put in. The person that liked the Beths, such a great band.
the
dude.
Beths.
The Beths.
The Beths. I don't know about that. A great song by Kiss, but I don't know about the band, the Beths.
The Beths, and also someone put in a song here. I gotta shout them out.
Okay.
It's from like Newfer Yanya Stabilize. Great track.
That's
I
the
don't know.
band and the
Yeah, it's like
song.
Newfer.
How
Oh,
do you-
also someone asked, how did World War I start?
How did World War I start? Okay, I'd like to hear this one from you.
Okay, as a Serbian, I kind of know.
Yeah, I think this one's. You should know this one. This is kind of when you guys ruined the world. Some would say.
Serbia and
You kind of like destroyed the stable world order we had. For
Serbia
like
and
40 years.
Austria-Hungary were not vibing.
No. Well,
a Serbian shot Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Sure. Yes.
And then
Serbia was recently not part of it. Yeah.
and then
yeah.
Austria-Hungary went and attacked Serbia.
The guy who shot the Archduke was not a Serbian politician. He was just like a
He was
rogue.
a Serbian guy.
He was like a rogue, like revolutionary.
He was a
He
Serbian
wanted
guy.
to start a war.
And then
They
then,
wanted it.
So then Germany helped out Austria-Hungary.
Sure.
And then Russia helped out Serbia.
Yeah, they had like alliances that they had to abide by them basically.
And then France was boys with Russia.
Yes, and Serbia. Yeah,
And
they
Serbia.
were both. Yeah, it triggered a bunch of stuff.
So
and
it started that with like those.
it was like a powder keg, and then Britain had to come to the aid of France, and then there were a couple of Belgium was involved.
I actually kind of forgot about this, but like Britain was kind of a little bit of a dirty dog, like in World Wars. Like they were very good at World War.
Yeah, the British are. You could argue the greatest empire of all time.
The
Brits
British
got it done.
they were good flying.
What do you?
Like
the Air Force.
The Air Force.
Oh
was great.
yeah, they're known for their Navy. That's the Royal Navy. That was the thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, that's how they took over the world. Yeah. In like the 17 and 1800s, the British Navy was untouchable.
Well, I'm talking about in World War One, Jeff. I'm talking about
Yeah,
World War
but
I.
the Air Force wasn't.
Didn't
that,
they like
they were Air Force?
Britain
wasn't
had
that
like
great.
an air raid that really saved almost saved World War One or World War Two.
I don't know what you're talking. Oh well, you're talking in World War II, the Battle of Britain. They defeated the British Air Force. Yeah.
What?
The Royal Air Force. The German Air Force was trying to bomb London. They were trying to invade, and the British took them out. They defeated the Luftwaffe.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's like one of the more dramatic moments in human history. Yeah.
It
was kind of like when the world held in a balance. Germany was like going to invade Britain, but they held strong.
That's really what was like kind of the.
It's kind of Britain was about to fall, and we gave them billions of dollars in weapons and stuff too. But
Yeah.
Winston Churchill every night was giving them fiery speeches. They were living in the subway tunnels because they were getting bombed every night.
Wow.
And London was like destroyed. Yeah.
Everyone's smelling like you for about a year, dude. That's
yeah,
intense.
I would have thrived.
You would have been a great British civilian
I would
for a
have
couple of
thrived
years.
during the Battle of Britain. Oh, we can't shower? Oh no.
Oh, no.
I love a daily shower. That's gonna really interrupt my daily habit. Yeah.
Man, it is kind of wild when you think about those. Like Germany was close twice to taking shit over.
Yeah, World War One. They were very close.
It seems like in World War II though they weren't.
They were closer.
They were closer in World War II?
I would argue, yeah. World War One, they would have lost. They would have been beaten, but they could have taken France because the French they're yellow-bellied cowards. But
Yeah.
it doesn't take much to take them out.
Really?
Yeah, they're not smart.
They just kind of fall over.
They're just not smart. Yeah, they kind of fall over.
Russia did a pretty decent job in World War II.
Russia won World War II. Yes, they were the MVP.
did we
MVPs by far.
Did we do anything in the World Wars?
You hate to say it because some of our relatives fought there, but we did. We were not as big of a part as we like to claim.
Could we?
In terms of casualties, we were like way low. I mean, 1/10 of Russia.
Let me ask this.
Maybe 1/50th.
What if we acted earlier in World War II? Could we have saved lives inevitably if we went harder?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we waited.
Why did we wait so long? Because we didn't want another World War.
You don't want to be involved in a war. Yeah.
Why
But
not?
then we realized
Why not?
Why not, Drago?
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah, what if you were
Let's go.
Let's imagine you're an 18-year-old boy, the Japanese just bombed Pearl Harbor, you volunteering for the army?
Knowing my dad at 18,
Okay, so it's not your choice even in this fantasy.
I'm pretty pumped about it.
Even in this scenario, your dad's pushing you to join the military.
It would be so frightening, but I think if you're a kid in what is it, like the 40s at that time?
Do you not know when Pearl Harbor happened?
43, 42, 41.
41, yeah, 41, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you were close. I'll take that. What branch are you joining? Navy, Air Force, Army?
Give me a gun. Get me on the ground.
You're going Army. By far the hardest.
Honestly, I think I could have done some damage in trench warfare. I would have been
too tall. You're a target.
I would have been a huge target.
You're a liability to a sniper.
Dude,
Yeah.
I do not want to be a pilot though. I'm already afraid of flying.
A bombing raid would have been tough. You just get hit and you're vaporized, or you fall 40,000 feet. That's a tough one.
Oh.
Submarine would be pretty bad too.
Yeah,
that's a bad.
I'd rather die just being shot.
I'd want to be on a ship. I'm going Navy.
What?
Navy. Absolutely.
They go underground.
Underground?
Underwater. They go underwater.
What do you mean they go underwater?
Doesn't the Navy go underwater?
The submarines do. You know, ships float above water. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, but then what if your ship gets sunk?
Yeah, you would drown. Yeah, but a lot of times they got eaten by sharks in the Pacific. Yeah. There was one notable ship that sunk and like 1,000 sailors got eaten by sharks.
Oh,
that's
my
great.
God.
I can't remember the name of the battle, but that's a scary moment. The Sharks they probably still talk
can you
about
type
that to
in,
their
Fonz?
buddies. Yeah, battle soldiers eaten by. It was sometime 1940. Wait, the USS Indianapolis. Yep, that's what it was. Yeah, it was torpedoed by a Japanese submarine. Yep. 150 sailors eaten alive.
Also,
by
the
a shark.
Japanese were low key. They were like doing some real damage around there,
What do you mean?
like during World War II.
Doing so? Yeah, they did very well. They had no chance though. The Japanese never had a chance.
Wasn't Japan like? Didn't they take over some of China again in World War II?
Yeah, they took over like a third of China.
That's kinda
probably.
crazy.
They took over Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Malaysia, Indonesia.
Who sent them back?
We did. We got them pretty much single-handedly.
We were just
the
like-
British helped a little, but it was most Australia threw in a couple oys, but it was mostly us. It was pretty much us, if we're being real.
It kind of sucks that like Serbia overall, basically like they got outran by
Serbia
Germany.
did. You got slaughtered in World War II.
Yeah.
Yugoslavia had lasted, I think, less than a week.
Well, that's why I have so many family members that were like a lot of Serbians they went to Australia or they went to America like for.
That's when they fled
as a refugee. Yeah, like
Dang. Your family didn't fight in the partisans for the guerrillas? Because there's a big Serbian resistance movement. There
was?
The Chechniks or whatever.
But I do know around that time that a lot of Serbians just they had to go.
Oh, is that why your family came to America? Was World War II? Fleeing Hitler?
I think so.
Dang.
Yeah, I think a lot of them. Yeah, and I know a lot of people. I know that's why there's a lot of Serbians in Australia for sure.
Oh, okay. Wow. Where does this knowledge come from?
Huh?
You didn't know who Osama bin Laden was, and now suddenly you know why there's a Serbian community in Australia.
I mean, this is my family.
Yeah. Okay, that's very.
I've heard this stuff just like over, just like
Your
hearing.
dad talk about this all the time?
Not really.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Not a ton.
Okay, interesting. This is actually I like this. This is a different side of you. Yeah.
You know what, guys? I know some things, but wearing a bra is something that I'm not sure about.
What if
yet.
I have to sit down and have lunch with your father for the 300th Patreon?
You and my dad would get along.
We
very
probably
well.
would get along.
Couple history boys.
Oh, is he a history
yeah,
guy?
my dad's one of those History Channel dads.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, we get along great. I love that.
I
I'm a
do.
big
I am.
History
Yeah.
Channel guy.
I am a little bit fat. I do think that I gotta start reading a little.
I think
bit more.
you'd like history. You got to read fiction is trash. Fiction's trash. You go nonfiction. There's no stakes in fiction. You're
Yeah.
like, oh no, Harry Potter is gonna die. He's not real. It doesn't matter. But when you're reading history, you're like, oh my God, I hope they don't kill Hitler.
Were your
know?
relatives
Yeah.
cool with Harry Potter?
Yeah, but they're not. They're not crazy. Harry Potter rocks. Yeah. Of
My
course,
my
but-
aunt was like,
Oh, we're getting over that time.
Yeah,
we gotta,
my aunt was like, I don't know about all this Harry Potter stuff because, like, my dad.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my grandpa was a priest, like total like Serbian.
Your dad was a little
Orthodox.
I don't know.
No,
about
my dad
magic.
didn't care, but like my dad's sister, my aunt Nancy, she was like, I don't know about this Harry Potter stuff. It's kind of like it's like devil propaganda stuff.
Oh my, that's so embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
That is a bad
Sorry,
look,
Nancy.
Does she have other bad opinions, or that? I'm
we
sure
don't
that was the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
That was the tip. What are we gonna talk about, Drago? We gotta go to the Patreon now. Sorry, they're a little shorter this week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have them longer tomorrow when we record. But what are we gonna talk about on the Patreon?
I'm gonna ask Jeff some questions. I have some questions on world history.
Okay, I went to a Black Keys concert. I want to talk about that.
Whoa.
Saw the Black
When?
Keys.
Last night?
No, like a week ago. I went to
Oh,
the Minnesota
cool.
State Fair with my family.
Oh, let's talk about that. The shows.
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah,
the boys.
yeah. I did some shows in Minnesota.
That'll be great.
And I got a question from the listeners that there's zero chance you know the answer to it. So I'm
Can't
excited
wait.
to see
Can't
that.
wait.
This has been episode 90 of the You're an Idiot podcast. We're only one episode N-word free now. Simeon, as was his right last week, dropped a couple N-words, as was his right, but the countdown starts anew. One episode. Drago, you got anything to plug?
No.
This is coming. Okay.
I mean, I got shows in September, but like, it's not. I'm like a few weeks out.
Well, you'd still plug them. That's how it works.
Vermont. I'm opening for.
Why would you not
I'm
plug
opening
it?
for Ronan Hirschberg at the Vermont Comedy Club.
That's
and
in like 2 weeks.
That is like in 2 weeks.
Why
yeah.
would you not plug it?
Yeah.
Okay.
September 8th and 9th.
Yeah, that's
Vermont
literally the
Comedy
week
Club.
we should be.
I just thought we wanted to fucking wrap this up because you gotta go.
I think you always plug. The plug's huge. Vermont Comedy Club.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North
September
Dakota.
15th, 16th.
Buy some tickets. And I would say go to your website, but you refuse to build one.
Check me out on Instagram.
Please
Get
just
me on
get a
shadow banned
website.
people.
Get a link tree or something for the people. I'm gonna be in. We're gonna be in Philadelphia, September 28th. I'm gonna be in San Diego, Jacksonville, Tampa. Miami has like 5 tickets left. Buy those. Boise, Idaho. Never thought I'd say that, but here we are. I'm going to Boise, Idaho. Please
September
buy a ticket.
29th, I'm headlining a Don't Tell in Philly.
There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe not during my time, but
yeah, we have
your
to
time
figure
is
that out.
over. Your time is over.
Okay.
Whitecomedian.com. You guys know. Check out the tour. This has been episode 90. Thanks for listening. Good night and good luck. Go to the Patreon. Bye.